Hey, what is happening? We are back in Miami, so we're excited to be showing you 4th Street today. So not much of 4th Street is really walkable or drivable, better said. There's a bunch of federal buildings and courthouses there, but we're going to show you as much as we can. So let's go. Alrighty, so we're here on 4th Street and 95. So obviously I can't go through the Miami-Dade Police Department garage. So if you haven't seen my video about 3rd Street yet, make sure you check it out. And I'm just gonna fast forward through here since you already saw this. As I mentioned, this is the downtown Miami Charter School here. So let's fast forward. Hey, so one of the streets that we're walking in downtown Miami today is 4th Street. There's a whole bunch of courthouses and federal buildings there. So I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna ask to see where I can record. So hopefully I can bring you some content about what those areas look like. Otherwise, I do have access to a rooftop and I will do some close-up zoom-in shots from the areas that are there, so you can kind of see it a little bit far away, but you'll still be able to see kind of in general what that area is. I know I've seen some people taking pictures there because, you know, the courthouse, it's kind of an older building, historical building. It has some nice areas. So hopefully I can show you as much as I can get access to without being arrested. So if you don't see me in a couple days, that means I got detained or something. So stay tuned. So one of the streets that we're walking in downtown Miami today is 4th Street. There's a whole bunch of courthouses. So we're back here. If you haven't seen the video of 3rd Street, make sure you check it out. I'll put a link here. So as you see, this is where I was on the other side of the Miami Police Department there. And as I mentioned before, this is a high school that we have to our left. On your right is the Children's Courthouse. This is a pretty nice building. A lot of people take pictures here. Again, if you haven't seen the 3rd Street video, I have a better shot of the courthouse from there. And the Miami Police Department to our left. And as I come up to my right here, if you haven't seen the video of 5th Street, make sure you check that one out. But this street right here, 4th Street, doesn't really have an outlet but it does loop around here that I know. So again, there's a whole bunch of courthouses, state office buildings, etc. through that fence. So I'm not sure how much I can get in there without getting in trouble. So I know this street right here is a public street, so I'll continue walking down this way. And again, up there, what you're seeing here is the Miami Central station, kind of the back part of it. As you see, they're still working on it. Again, there's got to be a mixed use. There's got to be a, condos, etc., and then offices down below, as well as the train station. So again, we're in that government center part of Miami.
Hey, don't do that for me.
As you see, just a couple of seating areas for the people that work at the courthouse. And as we approach the back part of the Miami Central construction project, you see I can't go through here, but I know that this street does loop right. So again, once I reach 3rd Street here, we're gonna fast forward. So let's go. As you see, they're still working here. But I am able to access this area right here. So this is the future Tri-Rail station. So again, looking forward to this being open in a couple months shortly here. Again, right here we come up on the courthouse. And I'm gonna ask permission to see what I can record. So again, the Miami Central station. This was kind of a nice design that lights up at night. And as As you see these little triangles here, the main intent for it was to spell out Miami. And as you see the angled shapes, kind of have the M, the I, the A, the M again, Miami. Hello. So again, people just being friendly here in Miami. Must be the weather. So you'll see right here on, this is essentially 4th Street, right through here. Looking down 4th Street there. And this is that other area where I just looped around from. So here shortly, in a couple months, you'll be able to cross and walk all of 4th Street. So again, this right here is the courthouse. So let's see if I can get in here. Gotta tell me. So as I predicted, you know, I did have to shut off, but you can kind of see what this area looks like from here. So you can walk all this area here. Again, these are mostly courthouses. There's a few buildings that are empty here, but as far as I know, they have been taken over by the, not taken over, but they're being occupied by the court system here. So again, some more courthouses here. And then right behind there, this is a cool little area. But this is actually the Miami-Dade Detention Center. It's a federal detention center. I'm gonna walk by there. Obviously can't film in that area as well. And then we'll hit the Wolfson campus of Miami-Dade College. So we just walked through those areas, obviously because they're federal territory, courthouses, you know, just for public safety. They don't allow filming there, but since I'm on the street, you kind of see what the back of the courthouse looks like here, and then what that looks like from there. So let's continue walking. I'm on campus right now of the Miami-Dade College, the Wolfson campus. So let's continue walking towards Biscayne. And as you see, we're entering the Miami-Dade Wolfson campus, Miami-Dade College. So again, typical college campus right in downtown Miami. I'm going to turn right here because there's actually a nice little park and fountain there, and get a few shots of that. And I'll speed it up for you. So as we get back on 4th Street here, again, as you can see, this is mostly a foot traffic area. So we had two little sections of 4th Street that are drivable, right behind the Miami Police Department there, in between the courthouses. and then this little section right here which leads towards Biscayne, and that's about it. So mostly 4th Street is a foot traffic area. As we approach Biscayne, I'll mention a couple of things that are happening here. So obviously McDonald's took their piece of real estate early on. And I'll walk on this side so I could talk a little bit about this project right here, the Miami X, this black tower that you're seeing. So again, the Miami X is an apartment building, and it has a pretty cool concept where obviously they're catering to the student population, but nevertheless there's a lot of young professionals that live there. So the concept is that you pay one rental fee, and that includes everything as far as electricity, cable, internet, etc. We have the Metro Mover station here, so for people that are walking or working in Brickell, you have easy access to that. And again, very modern apartments, have good amenities, etc. Right in the middle of downtown, right next to the American Airlines Arena. So as you see here, they do have, last time I spoke with them, they had 2 commercial spaces still available. So again, if you're looking to get in this building, make sure you reach out and we'll make it happen for you. So as we approach Biscayne here, again, what you see here is the Biscayne Tower. Make sure you check out the video I did on this will be 2nd Street, where I talked a little bit about Biscayne and the apartment buildings that are there. And as we approach Biscayne Boulevard, you see we're coming up right into Bayside. So just an update for Bayside. I did request to film there. I do need a permit in order for us to go there with our equipment and our team and record a few things. So just waiting on the response from them, because again, they don't want any professional recording for liability purposes or whatever, which I understand. That's okay. We'll wait. Just means that you'll have to wait. But again, we will bring you that as soon as we're available to get in there. So that's about it. So we took you down 4th Street today, showed you some of the federal buildings that are there, showed you the Miami-Dade Wolfson campus, also showed you the Miami X building. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out. If you would like to know what is happening in Miami, what is happening with the commercial real estate, why there's such a big movement, why there's such a big push, make sure you reach out and I'll tell you why. So if you have any questions, make sure to reach me, and otherwise I'll see you on here next time.